Hey guys, I want to welcome you to our coach sneak peek. We're so excited for you to be joining us for these next several days when we look a little bit more into what is exactly that we do as coaches and what coaching is, what it is not. We're excited for you to join us and to learn a little bit more about this option and decide if it's right for you. I want to introduce myself. My name is Laura Caruso, and I'm one of the coaches in this group that will be help showing you kind of what coaching has done for me, what I've learned about coaching, and the misconceptions that we also, all have about coaching when we get started, and who it's really for and who it's not. Because being a coach and being a Beachbody coach is so much more than just being in it for a fitness reason. Yes, we start out with this because we do want to hold ourselves accountable, and we do want to have that accountability along the way to reach goals, and they are physical goals or health goals, but it's not all about just having six-pack abs or being in love with fitness or loving to work out every day or loving to eat healthy every day or loving to drink a shake every day. That's really not what coaching is about. Coaching is about having the heart to help people and to really want to help people see the best in themselves while you're also finding the best in yourself. It's about growing internally, not just finding external results with the physical part. The physical part, getting those changes and feeling good about yourself in your own skin, is just icing on the cake. But the whole purpose of being a coach isn't just to get those rock solid abs or fitting into a certain bathing suit. Like I said, those are great bonuses, but it really is about having the heart to help people and for them to reach their best self while you are continuing to work on your best self. So I wanted to share a little bit about my story and how I got started into coaching. When I was in college, I changed my major 3 times because I was very indecisive and did not really honestly know what I wanted to do with my life. And eventually I settled on teaching because I really, at that point even, I wanted to make a difference in the world and in the lives of others. And so I thought teaching and teaching elementary, what a great place to start and what a great thing to do as far as, having that impact and helping to teach kids how to read. And that was where I went with my specialty for that. So I was a teacher for about 7 years. And then it was a time when all the bottom fell out kind of for all the states, and my job was furloughed. And that was a really hard time for me because I have worked since I started working when I was 15 years old, and I had always had a job. And I like to have control of my own money. My parents didn't tell me to go to get a job. I wanted a job because I wanted money. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted with that money. I wanted some kind of financial freedom. And so when that day came, it was hard. It was a hard thing. Now looking back, I can see what a blessing in disguise it was, because at the time I was going to have to decide whether to put my daughter into daycare or have to quit working. And so it was kind of made for me, but because it was made for me, it was a hard thing. So at that time, we became a single income family. So we had to budget everything out. We were living on one income, and so every dollar, it mattered. Well, fast forward a little bit, I ended up staying home with my kids, and I enjoyed every minute of being with them. But there was just something missing. There was something that I felt like I was being called to do something else. I was called to do more. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I would be upset at myself because I thought, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like, this is what so many people want. So why am I not just content with this? And I didn't know what to do because to put 2 kids in daycare, it's expensive. And so it kind of weighing it all out, we knew that wasn't going to work. And so I, continued to stay home. And after having my son, about 2 years later, I had just gotten sick and disgusted with myself, honestly. I, had gone to the gym. I'm a runner. I love to run, but I just wasn't seeing any kind of results in my whole body. I had some, cardio health, and that was great, but I didn't feel very good anywhere else. Like, I could look down and I just felt like, I don't know, it was nothing. It was like there was no tone. And my husband and I had, we have tried to, we would try to eat healthy, then we'd fall off that wagon. Then we would try to eat healthy, and then we'd fall off that wagon. So it was about that time that I was like, all right, I need to do something for myself because this just isn't working and I'm tired of being unhappy. So we were watching TV at night and we would see these infomercials for P90X and Insanity. And I thought to myself, all right, and I asked my husband about it. Let's try it. Let's just do it. We're probably going to fail because this looks insane. There's no way we're going to make it through, but I need to do something. So we ordered it and started pressing play. And it was insane. It was hard. It was the hardest thing I'd ever done in my life. The first week, I couldn't even walk down the stairs because I had used muscles in that week and in that program that I had never, ever used before in my life. I can swear on that. But, with him doing this with me, we kind of helped keep each other accountable. And through that accountability, we kept pressing play every day together. And we did make it through the 60 days. And we did see transformations in ourselves. We looked at our before and after pictures, and they were different. We were in the best shape of our lives at that moment. So that's kind of where when I looked at those pictures, I fell in love with Beachbody and the programs. And so we continued to use the programs over the next year, and we started drinking Shakeology because we would see these commercials at the end of Insanity, and I'm not a shake person, but I was like, it says it's going to do all these things for my health. I still really don't have energy. I have 2 kids I'm trying to run around after. I'm tired. I need a nap every day, and it says it's going to help me with energy. So, all right, let's give it a go. So we started drinking it, and at first we were just splitting a bag because, like I said, we were a 1-income family, and we really just couldn't factor in budgeting in 2 bags a month. And it was a stretch for us to even do the 1. And we, started drinking it, and we found benefit with it. And then we did do we really need this? Is it really making that big of an impact? Because, we started then questioning whether that was something that we needed to fit into our budget. So we stopped and tried to go to GNC and just go with something that was cheaper. And we, once we added up though, the shake with the part of Shakeology that really makes the impact with those superfoods and those greens, and buying this little container for $50 plus the other part of the shake, we realized we weren't really saving that much money. And we missed the effects of what Shakeology did for us in our health, because it did make an impact for both of us, and we weren't feeling that or seeing that with the lean shakes. So fast forward a few months, and I was shared and introduced that you can sign up as a coach for Beachbody. You do not have to coach anyone, but you can get a discount. And at that point, like I said, I was, 1 income. We love the products, swore by the products, love Shakeology, and I'm like, sold. Who doesn't love to save money? I want to save money. So I signed up as a Beachbody coach then, and that I still had no intention of coaching anybody. I just really wanted the discount. And I was like, I am not a fitness professional. I have no training. I have no nutrition training. It's not something that I have any business telling anybody what to do. But then people they were starting to ask me, what are you doing? You look better, you feel better. Tell me about what you're doing. And then I realized there was an opportunity with this, that there was an opportunity not only to share what was working for me, but also to help others to find that same feeling of satisfaction in themselves for completing something, and feeling better with their health for whatever reasons are. Everyone kind of tends to have different health issues, and if I could help people with that, that is a great, rewarding feeling. And if I get to make some commission on that, wow, I was like, this is maybe the perfect job for me as a stay-at-home mom, because I don't have to put my kids into daycare, and I can be there for them when I need to be, and I just have all this freedom of time. I can work when I want to work, and I can work as little or as much as I want to work. And so that kind of started my journey into the whole coaching opportunity. And I now know, with being a Beachbody coach and coaching, all the things that, it really is not about being a salesperson, and that's not what we strive to do as individuals or as a team. What we are doing is we are providing information to people and options to people through programs that we know work and why they've done things for us, and, Shakeology and the things that it's done with us. We are just giving them a chance to try that too, and to see what it does for them, because knowledge really is power. And then as coaches, what we do is we are helping to keep them accountable, at the same time we're keeping ourselves accountable. Because there are days I don't love to work out every day. I don't love to eat well every day. But because I want to be authentic and I want to be genuine in what my message that I'm sending people and what I'm sharing with them, that, it does force me to, maybe press play when I don't want to press play, or to decide to do some things that, are beneficial to me. And I mean, it's something I should be doing, but it's because of coaching and having that accountability with these groups and these people that are, we're all in this together. That's what it's about. It's about supporting each other. It's about finding the best in yourself and finding the best internally and growing internally and, continuing to work on being, a fit person inside and out. So coaching is it's not just all about, six-pack abs or having the beach body. There is so much more to it. And it really is something that if you have any kind of passion of wanting to help people and you want this type of freedom and you want to be able to help your family, whether it's, financially just to cover your own products, or you can take this as far as you want to take it. It's really in all your hard work, your dedication, your consistency, and you can make this anywhere from just covering your own products to a full-time job with the freedom of making your own hours. You don't have to go into an office, and just having that freedom of time. Time is something that we cannot get back. That is such a blessing in and of itself. So that's a little bit about my coaching story and what we're going to be talking about a little bit further as the week goes on. Some misconceptions about it. Is this a pyramid scheme? We all, wondered it. I've wondered it. And how do you actually make money, by sharing these products and your story with people? So we'll touch base about all of those things as the week goes on. And we just look forward to providing you this knowledge, and then you can make the decision. Is coaching right for you?